Hi everyone, my name is Kían and I'm a level designer at Black Nail Games, working on Isonzo. And we just released our latest update to the game, which is the White War expansion, featuring our new map Marmolada as well. And for the past year, I've been working on this new map, doing research and trying to translate that research into a level design for this new map. And so we thought it would be very fun to show you the process of bringing history into the game. So what you see in the background right now is actually Marmolada inside of Unity. And next to it I have a photo reference file with close to 1,000 photos which we gathered to help us design this level. And we gathered photos from present day time, World War I time, and also old maps and schematics. We also read a lot of history about this battle, so we delved into journals from soldiers and articles and research papers, some of which we had to translate from German or Italian back to English to enable to understand them and to help us get a better picture of this battle. So here we have a map, and if you look at this map, you can see the layout of the map sort of reflected in this. So you can see that this is Sector 1 in the game with the objective over here, and then you have the trench with the tunnel area here, and then the actual Ice City would have been located in this section. And I would like to go a little bit more in depth about how we designed this Ice City area, how that came to life. So here we are in game where the Ice City is, and the Ice City was actually built because the Austrians, they had to go to their front line, which was over at Forcella-Vu over here on this saddle area. And they had to cross the glacier, which was completely exposed to the elements and also to the Italians that were situated on this mountain ridge over here. They were keeping watch of this glacier area, so the Austrians were under constant fire when they had to walk all the way to their front lines. And because this was so dangerous, the Austrian lieutenant Leo Handel, he came up with an idea to just dig a tunnel under the ice so that the Austrians could reach their front lines without ever being seen by the Italians. And so that's what they did, and they worked for about 10 months, creating tunnels across the entire glacier, connecting to all kinds of strategic locations the Austrians had, like for example this area over there, or there was one on the top of this mountain and a few others as well. And on this area of the mountain they had a smaller area with different compartments and lodgings for soldiers. They also had compartments for a doctor and toilets and supply storage, and even a area for communications and a generator. And about 200 men could stay in this area for a certain amount of time and be safe from the harsh elements on the glacier, so they would stay deep under the ice. So you can see this city on this schematic over here. But it was quite difficult to recreate it actually, because the tunnels have long since melted away, and this image is in 2D and we're trying to recreate it in 3D, of course. So we tried to determine exactly where this city was placed by comparing the schematic with old photos. You can see on the old photos that there are all these huts, and if you look at the schematic you can also see those. So in order to know where these huts were placed in real life, I compared the present day photos to these old ones, and very quickly I found that this gap in the rock correlated with this one over here. So you can see it's actually the same one, and this way I could determine the exact position of all these huts along this ridgeline, and that meant I could recreate it in the game, and this allowed us to recreate this city more truthfully. So in the game we feature this area of the city within the red lines, and I would like to show you how this looks like in game. In this area we have the summer barracks, which looks like this, and in real life photos it looks like this. So we try to recreate it pretty closely, I think. And then when we go inside the Ice City tunnels, we have this here. Right now we're on this location, and we have the toilets and a suction fan in this hallway. So here we have the toilets, and then a suction fan in the ceiling. And then we continue and reach this intersection, and we continue on, and then we reach a communications post with phones and that sort of things. So that looks like this. You cannot go any further than this in the game. And then you have like 2 storage units on the right here, which you can see here. Continuing on, you go up here. We have this area, this corridor, which we based on a photo actually. This one, so try to sort of match it as well, because we know that this was taken inside the City of Ice. So then you reach this intersection here, with the staircase going up outside of the glacier. This tunnel going to the left, which is blocked off in the game. And then you have storage for gas and other compartments over here. So we're here right now. So we try to stay very true to their source material, but you have to keep in mind that Isonzo maps are on a smaller scale than their real-life counterpart. And because they're still a game, certain compromises have to be made to allow for more fun gameplay as well. So because copying the history one-to-one isn't always fun for the gameplay. Yeah, so this method of comparing maps to old photos to present-day photos is how we work on some other areas in the game as well, and on Marmolada especially. I would really like to talk more about this, but then this video would take about 2 hours to make, so there's not enough time, unfortunately. So for now, this is it. Thank you so much for watching and playing the game. So great to see so many of you really like this level, and I hope that you found this video as interesting as we did when designing this level. So thank you, and